Greetings, viewers. Vengeance are here. Welcome back to the channel. I recorded 7 episodes of Lost Ark yesterday, and today is going to start off with recording the 8th. After yesterday, after I turned off the recording, I was on the fence about the Paladin class. I'm usually a big damage dealer, but I'm also torn between magical tanks. So I logged on to the Berserker that I had created previously, and he did not feel as sluggish now that I'm used to the controls. He actually felt rather smooth, but it did still feel like a generic just hack class. Didn't really stand out to me. The first MMO RPG that I played, it's very similar. I saw a lot of very similar skills, and then I ended up playing Terra later on, a few years after that, and there's a couple skills on the Berserker that feel very similar to the Berserker in that class, although it used an axe versus this one using a big greatsword. I'm still gonna go with the Paladin because I want a class that's gonna do decent enough damage to get through the leveling experience. But then I also want something that's never going to have a problem finding groups, because I'm not going to be soloing the raids and stuff. So playing a Paladin is probably the best option. Plus I can go into magic style skills with the holy skills. And so I jumped on the Berserker and played for a while before. And it was fun, but it made up my mind. I definitely want to play this Paladin. Now, before I logged on here and started recording, I did a few things in game. I went, ran these 2 dungeons here on normal and hard, got through that. I tried to find a couple of these, but I couldn't find them, and I didn't want to spend too long on that. And getting through these, you have to kill a ton of monsters to collect these things. And then I ended up getting a couple more of these throughout that. So some of this is unlocked. We're starting to get close to 40%. I'll go back and do some of this stuff on my own time after leveling up. Now that stuff being done, I took some time to do a little bit of reading on these skills, and I repurposed some of my points out of here. So, being a leveling experience, I'm going to have to be the tank and the damage dealer on these bosses and stuff. These skills, the Sword of Justice and God Sent Law, they take too dang long to cast being a solo player. Whenever you're casting this and you're in cast mode and you're standing still for 2-3 seconds, same with this one, that doesn't work against bosses, at least not for me. I took the points out of Light Shock and repurposed them into the punishment skills. I'm still keeping some points in Light of Judgment for F because I want to get this faith attribute, so I am going to get that up to 7, and I may end up getting that up to 10 eventually, but I want to get this so I get extra piety in the piety meter, because I'm going to heavily rely on the Z skill solo to up my damage by 40% on the punish skills. I'm really liking the skills, the punish skills being attributed. The charge skill, I'm definitely keeping points in because it's a movement skill, and it gives you a second, like a charge. That way you can dodge stuff with it. And E is a frontal attack, so yes, I am putting points in it. And then W, the more points you put in, the more damage it does. It actually will be pretty good. This piercing strike, whenever you ignore defenses, that's going to do quite a bit of damage. Plus it's amped by 40% here. So eventually this is going to be pretty good. This I may end up getting to 7 with the Qs, because it's going to do plus 100% damage while in executioner mode, which is very good. Plus it gets a 30% boost originally, even without that. So the 30 and then the plus the 100, and then you're looking at another 40 and stuff. So I think that's going to be better. It feels a lot smoother, the movement's a lot smoother, and I don't have to sit still as long. I lost a shield because I'm no longer using the these two much. I don't have points in them, but I think overall it's going to be good. The plan today is to keep leveling up. Well, I got to go up here and do this junk up here, and I want to do this dungeon, so that's what I'm going to head out and do. I also forgot I need to do this. That's not going to be anything special, but I can do this and get some more strength. That'll be good. And anything with vitality is going to be good for me. Oh, and from the dungeon, I ended up getting my gear up to some purple. I got that piece, and then I got a couple of those. I think the next dungeon will probably give me the other purple pieces.
What are those
So
monks thinking?
The demons are approaching.
Enough of the maintenance talk. I'm going to move on. And if it starts that stuttering again, I might have to restart the game. I had Chrome on, watching a stream before I turned this on, and I closed Chrome, but it seems to still kind of be a little wonky. Alright, so we are supposed to fix the windmill. Oh, I gotta go over here. Windmill number 1. Oh, I guess that's all it took. Okay. Yeah, with that Q leveled up, it feels so much smoother, and then I can also get a frontal attack with the E. That helps. And then with the W, it does quite a bit of damage. Yeah. Feels good, and it's less animation lock. So I'm pretty happy with that. Scoop my chair up. Okay, and also if I sound a little funky today, I got a migraine brewing. I get these migraines very, very, very often, so I got a nice cup of coffee sitting over here and a bunch of water. I'm gonna try and drink that down as fast as I can.
It's over.
Between
we will have our revenge.
Alright, we've already lost too many guards, but I'm glad the help has arrived. I'm worried about the monastery, the infirmary too. Oh well. we're here now, everything's fine. Let's unlock this while I'm thinking about it.
We've suffered overwhelming losses.
I don't know what that is, but we're claiming it. Sure. I don't know anything about the cards yet. I haven't learned, so I'm just kind of collecting them and using them as I get them. Alright, we really needed to replace those windmill parts. Thank you for taking care of them for us. That's not a big deal. It was easy. Okay, so I don't know how that works, but all right.
We're too busy trying to survive the next hour to worry about the plague.
What? What was that?
It's over.
What?
We're too busy trying to survive the next hour to worry about the plague.
That was weird. Think you can exterminate the giant corpse spiders outside the outpost? Yeah.
We've suffered overwhelming losses.
Go down here and kill some spideys. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, this is a little scary. Uh-oh. Nope. I don't think so. junk out of that one. The good thing about that is I still have my charge with giving me a shield, and it's on low cooldown. Those gloves are better than what I had. Another bomb. Some more of those things.
We've suffered overwhelming losses.
I saw the spider's fall. The stone you mentioned. I think it's the serpentine jade. It has superb detoxifying properties.
It's in a cave called Quiloc's Tail, not far away from here, but right now it's swarming with demons. It'll be too dangerous to get in there. Well, I guess that means that's where we're going. We're jumping on this horse. I also took the black horse when I made the berserker, so I have access to 2 now. We're gonna do normal, and then we'll go back and do hard afterwards. Just because I wanted to clear on both of them. And anytime I'm doing a fighting any kind of dungeon, anything like that. That's a weird thing. Anytime I'm fighting anything, even out in the open world, or it just gives me more practice. Which I can definitely, I still miss skills all the time. I need to remember. What? I don't want that. I accidentally clicked Ooh, that was juicy. I accidentally right-clicked down here and it opened that. I have my combat movement set to right-click so that it follows League of Legends for me. That way it's a little more what I'm used to. And then left-click. Now here is where I use this skill. That's why I kept that skill. We're going down here. I wonder if there's any of these little seeds down here. What is this? There is a seed. Yay, seeds. Is there any more hiding over here? I don't see them. Plenty of rocks to get stuck on though. This place is huge. Get out of here, weird flowers. I saw that about to explode. I didn't like that. How about this? Goodbye, flowers. I definitely think these punish skills feel just smoother in general. You don't have to do the whole cast time. but I do think that whenever I get to a point where I'm doing game rates, then I'm gonna have to switch to be more of a caster. Holy skills that are the yellow ones down there, they have like the support stuff, and the blue skills are the punish skills. Those are like my AoE and single target damage skills. The holy ones do damage too, but I think they're more for group support play. I also have a water skill that does this. The major difference that I noticed, just even playing right now, between this paladin and the berserker, that berserker definitely cleared a lot faster, but I was taking a massive amount of damage just in general. It was pretty bad. Remember to use the W on cooldown. It builds up piety pretty quick with all the hits that it does. I like making these things. What's this? Get stuck on the train. Does that mean that guy explodes too? That doesn't look good. Alright, E is a frontal attack. This is the back attack. I pressed my E button so I got my shield and take damage from that. I accidentally pressed the S button. Get all this out of my way and just motion so that I have room to kite this guy. It wouldn't cast my A button. Alright, we're gonna have to... I'm stuck back here. I can't move. That wasn't good. I really don't feel like walking back. Now, can you like not terrain block me, please? those things just reappear. No wonder I got tree blocked. I didn't see them respawning. Okay. So my piety meter is now gone because I respawned. I guess I should be worried about fighting the boss instead of messing around with all the flowers. I got hitbox blocked by that guy. Good riddance. Using up my potions. Alright, I have not found the jade yet. So we're gonna continue on. I can stand here safely. I gotta move. Come on. Here. That was nasty. Using a potion. The poison's pretty bad. See if I can drag him back over here away from these flowers. You coming back over here, buddy? Come on, over here, little boss. Here you come. Oh, that didn't hit me. I am pretty sure I was out of that. This helm is better than the last helm. No, it's not purple. Cool. Alright, let's go find this thing that we're supposed to find. I haven't seen this cutscene yet, so I'm gonna watch it. And have more coffee. We can play the Song of Escape, or I can press K and put these 6 points into my skill, which I had one that I wanted to put it into, which is this one. Two here to get change the combo mode, allows you to change directions. So charge up time could be more, crit could be more, or we could do this. I had crit before when I was testing this. I think I want this, and then we're gonna put another point in this. I need to get this to 7 so that I can build piety faster. Alright, so we need to get out of here, which is this. Eventually I want to get to where I can heal. I know that the paladin has a heal. I don't know the cooldown on it, but I am getting to where I'm tired of using potions. So we're supposed to go back here. That's our only quest, but I want to do this dungeon on hard mode. Because I want these purples. And I want some more practice in the combat. More coffee. Move through this as fast as we can. Oh, that's awesome. All I gotta do is hold down Q. And I can literally just move my mouse to a different way and it'll change direction now. I kinda like that. Alright, screw these flowers, we're just gonna run through here. I really like that E skill now. There's 2 more up here, I think. I forget where they are. There they are. Taking more damage than 2 here, but I just want to get through this. We already did this once. Let me out. Okay, here we go. Fighting meter is full. Now all of our blue skills get a buff. That 40% damage does a lot. Dodge that in time. Didn't dodge that one either. Get up, dude. Get out of the poison. Oh, I got stuck on that rock. I think I missed. Wanted to do a back attack. Stabbing him in the butt. Cool. I got a purple. Now, if I want to run that again, I could get the purple gloves, but we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna move on. Get some of this crap out of my inventory. Run up here, collect this, and finish the dungeon. Okay, we already saw this once. Granted, I was only half paying attention. Not too bad. Being at 93 eye level, already at level 18, that's not too bad. I know that it's nowhere near high in terms of gear, but I'm surprised it's even that high.
What a relief.
We could use the crystal jade.
Looking for something?
Yeah, we're gonna sell all this junk. Because I don't want this stuff cramming up my inventory. And we're gonna repair my gear because I don't know how to dodge.
We could use the crystal jade.
What a relief.
Okay, now we're gonna go talk to
The
Armin.
serpentine jade. We should be able to treat those suffering from the plague.
I can sense the mystical energy in this jade. I'll begin the treatment. Let me handle things here. Okay. Cutscene.
Helios de laftolis, Niliocanes. you feeling?
I believe I owe you my life.
My friend and I are on our way to Udia in search of the Ark. Father Varut said that we must look for the Morai ruins. We were wondering if you've ever heard of it.
Morai? Yes. I think so. According to legend, it was the capital of Encavia, right up until it sank.
Sank.
I believe the nomads of the Salt Desert would know more.
So it sank into the desert.
Their ancestors came from Encavia. Before you set out, get the Tome of the Pilgrim from Brother Ulrid. I'm sure it will prove useful.
The Tome of the Pilgrim.
Would you travel to Udia and look for a way to get to Morai ruins?
I'll follow you when I'm done purging the plague. Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice now, do I, buddy?
I heard Abbot Lewin regained consciousness.
By the way, how did you escape Queelock's tail? Job, the song of escape exists for that exact purpose. Also, you can use the triport to teleport to the place you want afterwards. Choose whichever is better, depending on your situation. Here, take this information about Udia. I hope it'll help. I sent word to the caravan. You can board near the border watch and head to Udia. So we're going to another continent. We need to go all the way up there. We've already did all those. We've done most of the quests. We're working on that. I'm slowly collecting these damn things. We unlocked all the triports. I don't know what this stuff is. We did most of that. I've gotten most of the monsters, so I got 3 left. I haven't found this guy yet, and some of these vistas I've missed. So I'll have to go back and get those, but we're not doing too bad. 43%, and I haven't even grinded for any of these things yet. That makes me happy. Okay, so we're going to teleport up here.
I miss my comrades. Serpentine Jade?
What's our combat skills?
Can't pass through here if you have the plague.
I don't have the plague, we can be. Horse and cart. Yeah, I could probably ride faster on my own horse. Don't need to like lock me into riding on a wagon. But my combat skills feel, they may not do as much damage as the holy skills, but they feel a lot better in terms of usability, because if I was trying to use my holy skills in that fight with that boss where I kept getting hit, I would have gotten hit a whole lot more. I just need some practice dodging and learning the mechanics. This place is cool. My favorite regions in games are the big fantasy, like the closest thing I can think of is like Avatar, the movie, the blue aliens. Those types of regions, like in the jungle, all the lit up stuff, that fits in a fantasy, at least in my mind. And coastal regions are always nice. What's that? And then jungle. I always like heavy forested areas. Mountainous and desert areas. I don't know, I played Black Desert enough that I hate the desert now. Although in that game, I kind of like the desert in that game, but it's still, they do a very good job of making it feel just desolate and just, you just don't want to be there. Okay, cool, more potions. Collect all this crap. So if press Alt C or carry gallon when made view cards you obtained and equip them. Okay, so Alt C. I don't see any cards. It doesn't like let me do anything, so I don't know how to they're all grayed out, so it's not like I can do any of this. So maybe it'll teach me about it later. But I don't understand right now. My arms, my legs, my back, I pulled muscles all over my body trying to escape the bandits. All I want to do is look for some things to sell. I don't think there's any around here, but if I go back empty-handed, my boss won't be happy. So it sounds like you're a bandit too. You said you're on your way to the temporary encampment, right? Would you tell my boss, Joffrey, about the situation I'm in? Thank you. Yes, I will. I'll tell him you're
The wagon
terrible employee.
can't go any farther.
The road is too steep and also infested with bandits. I asked Mr. Dossman, who has had business dealings with the nomads, about the nomads. He said the nomads also had to give up their campsite and move to a temporary encampment because of bandits. You have to talk to the nomads to gather information about the Morai ruins. Start by finding them. I got a feeling I'm going to get into a big fight with some bandits here. However, before I go get into any fights with bandits, I'm going to cut this episode off. It's been about 40 minutes, so I think that's long enough. I can go longer, but I feel like watch time goes down when I go longer. So we're going to cut it up in 30 to 40 minutes, give or take, and we'll go from there. If you see this, you have any skill suggestions, I'll be watching this seeing the comments way later, so just leave me a comment and I will I'll read it and take it into account. If the video was good, give a like, or if you at least laughed at me struggling to do a low level boss. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm going to be playing through the whole game, so there it is, and as always, until next time.